Hey guys, Antonio here with some more of The Richest Man in Babylon. Today we're going to talk about Chapter 5, The Gold Lender of Babylon. And the main idea behind this chapter is as said in the book, better a little caution than regret. Now, here obviously they're talking about where you put your investments and what you do with your money. It's better to have a little caution than regret later on down the line, because that money was time spent, money earned, and in order to get that money back, you'll have to work again to get that money. And the whole point here is you're defeating the purpose of you taking the money aside and investing it and gaining a return if you're doing it with a lot of risk. Sorry, I don't know if riskily is a word. With a lot of risk, and then from there you could be losing it all. So that's not what you want. So they go off and start the chapter by saying with gold, there comes a lot of things. First, you start getting a lot more responsibility. In the mind of your friends, you're changed a little bit. Friends start thinking of you a little bit differently, like, oh, he has all this money now, and usually your friends are not as rich as you are if you're following the formula in this book. So that could affect the way they see you. And then now this also comes along with the fear of actually losing all that money that you made. You never want to lose the money that you made. And that fear is going to always be there. And then fourth is you have now this feeling of power that you're higher than everyone else, when in reality money can only do so much. So that's kind of like a false feeling that you get with it, but that helps a lot of people. And then fifth is sometimes it brings a lot of opportunities where there's good intentions, like starting a business or investing in something good, but then it might end up bringing you difficulties like extra work, or you might end up losing a lot of money. So it talks about three different ways where you can have a little more caution and then not have the regret later on. So when lending to a person, you either want to lend to a trustworthy person that has a stable income, so someone with a job, and you check their history and you make sure that they haven't had any time periods where they weren't making money, or you make sure that those time periods are allowed. And another way here is lending against something. So if we talk about real estate for this case, it would be like how the bank gives out loans to people. If the person faults on the loan, faults meaning they're not capable of paying it, then the bank owns the property. So the bank never really loses their money, because they're giving the money to the person for the property, and the person's just paying them off. But a person can't pay it off, then the bank just takes the property, which is equal value of the money. So those are the two ways that you can lend to other people. And then there's when you're borrowing money, it's only good if it has a well-intended, secure purpose. So in the case of real estate, again, if you're borrowing $100,000 from the bank as part of your loan, if you know that you can pay that with the rent of the house, along with all the other costs, and still be making money, then it's a good thing. But if you're borrowing money to go gamble it in Atlantic City or Las Vegas, then you are wasting it. That's not borrowing it for a good purpose. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more of this and any other future books that I do. Leave a comment down low for any books that you'd like to see me do, and check in the description for a copy of this book, The Richest Man in Babylon. Check me tomorrow for the next video in this series, and have a great day, guys.